Hi, my name is Rui American, and today we will be talking about the topic of self-management during COVID-19. We will be talking about the different aspects that relate towards it, including working from home and also live streaming and online businesses. COVID-19 has affected so many countries worldwide and changed the perspective we have of many aspects, including livelihood, work, economy, and family. Some of the familiar topics would be including economic and also work aspects. Economy aspect includes that traveling was put to a stop for over a year, internationally and interstate, which has affected the economy of all countries and its residents. With fewer tourists coming in and out of the countries and states, the tourism-based countries and states were affected heavily as businesses lose their source of revenue. For example, in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur is a tourism-based or reliant state because of its historic value and also the monumental buildings. The businesses that surround those monumental buildings and also historic places were affected because there were no source of people coming in other than the locals, which was rare due to the restriction of traveling until after vaccinations were introduced. With the economy being reduced to only its locals, jobs were made redundant and working had to adapt to its new normal, which included working from home. And everyone had to adjust due to that. Some of the main work include working from home, changes to standard operating procedure in F&B, alternate working days, and many, many more. The working from home alternated in periods. Some months we had to work from home due to the waves of COVID happening, the COVID cases, and sometimes we were allowed to go back for a short period of time until things came back up. According to the International Labour Organization, global working hours declined by 17.3% in the second quarter of 2020, which equal to 495 million full-time jobs lost. It is around 4 times greater than during the Great Recession in 2009. When COVID-19 first hit Malaysia, it came as a huge shock and no one was prepared for it. Due to the sudden unknown virus, everyone panicked and did many things, include shut down businesses and panic buy and stock up on supplies, which made a lot of resources be unavailable to the needy people. In the United States, they suffered a toilet paper shortage due to people panic buying the toilet paper in mass amounts, and it resulted in limits of purchases per item in different stores. This even resulted in people having an overstock of toilet paper in their homes after the fact because they overbought and the stores would not bring them back. Work from home came to most offices after the initial cases of COVID-19, as no one was sure of the side effects of the new virus and what it would have on us. Not wanting the virus to spread more, offices were asked to shut down and only essential businesses were allowed to be open, including food and also grocery stores. Working from home was hard as no one was prepared and it was hard to focus with different factors from the environment we were in. Some departments or jobs required documents that were not available to them digitally yet as they were not prepared and the offices were shut down. And we learned to make it work through a department server that held most of our documentations for accessing, and it took a while due to the fact that it had to be scanned and made accessible to everyone. Some people struggled to work from home due to the surroundings, including their families and also their homes. As kids and spouses were also in similar situations where they had to stay home from work or school, and it may have taken attention away from the different people working due to the no privacy and workstations. A way to work around that is to set times aside for family, to spend time with them and set a time aside for work. It would help to set up a small station that is accessible and also easy for you to work around. Or maybe a room would be accessible too, as it would allow peace and quiet from a different environment, and it gives you a place to concentrate and not have any disruptions, and it sets out boundaries from outsiders. Make sure to break up the day to ensure that you set up time for different activities, including cooking and rest to ensure you get things done and stay efficient. Do not mix personal and work time together. Get it done before moving on to ensure it is completed, and you do not need to go back to it. This is to ensure that nothing distracts you and makes you forget what to do. You should also plan to work your work for the day to ensure you don't overdo or underdo your task and complete it on time during before a deadline even. Something else that became popular, especially during the pandemic, was online businesses. With people losing their jobs and having nothing to do, they found an incentive to make their own businesses, whether it's trinkets, food, or snacks. It provided a source of income, whether small or big, to the families during a tough time, and it provided a service to people around them. People have gotten creative with their businesses, some creating custom things while others resell. Another side business is live streaming, which is something that has become popular over the years in different countries. Malaysia has started to become a popular country that people have started to live stream in for games and even real life situations, including cooking and also traveling. It has become a popular thing among gamers and other categories of interest, including cryptocurrency. This allows people to try to become a big gamer and even meet new people during a trying time where you are not allowed to meet different people outside of your homes. I myself started streaming games in June 2020 after COVID 19 happened and have gained a community of almost 900 people worldwide, including other streamers and gamers who have been very supportive. I have actually met some of them in meetups after COVID settled for a movie session in a whole hall to ourselves with we were socially distanced. It allowed us a source of income through doing something we love while having fun, and it started tough because you had no baseline, but once you found your groove, it worked wonders and you found a support system. It honestly gave me the confidence I needed publicly, and also it gave me the support I needed through a trying time. In conclusion, COVID 19 has been tough on the economy of many countries, but we have made light of it and found ways to learn new things and cope with the situation we are in. It is like the saying, we made lemonades out of lemons. Wait, we are given lemons. Whatever. This may not go away as fast as we would like, but we can only find new ways to cope with our new normal and make it our lives to do our best in a bad situation. It has taught us many things, including to make light, and also self-management is required for us to keep ourselves in place and also efficient. Anyway, that will be it for my presentation, and yeah, goodbye.